Giving honor and praise to Yahuwah, to the creator of heaven, and to the creator of earth. All right. All right. I'm here with a video, a testimony. Some people might not like my testimony, but I'm just going to give it to it how it is. All right. I'm going to tell you about a dream that John the Baptist had and how it is a testimony to where you supposed to be at in Yahushua. Shh. No. So, he said in this dream that next door was having a party. And he said it was somebody's birthday or something, and there was some cake. And he said it was around Christmas time. And he said that we were tricked into going over to see what a person had got for their birthday. And we are not. Go that way. Excuse me. Go that way. We are not supposed to celebrate and see what other people got on their birthday. Okay? Because Yahuwah is the only one who gives us gifts, and we are only to do it his way. And so we are not in heaven at this time, so we're not allowed to celebrate things. Yahuwah is the only one who is allowed to show us the way that we are supposed to do things. And it's not with candles and blowing. Okay? And in my son's dream, okay, he said that Yahuwah, he said that we took too long to come back. And he said we took too long to come back, and we stayed over there too long. And he said we missed getting our glorious bodies. And he said armor came over his whole body. And he said that we were, next thing you know, he said all these clowns showed up and we were running and people were getting turned evil. And he said we were running. He said, but he could fly because he had wings and we were running. And he said that we were killed, or not killed, but turned evil because we didn't listen to Yahuwah, because we went over to this lady's house to celebrate or to see what kind of gifts that she was getting. Basically, we were tricked into going over there, and we stayed too long, and we took a part of the curses. And he said that he left us basically because we turned evil. He flew off to heaven without us. John the Baptist was in heaven, and all the rest of us got turned evil because we went and took part in something we weren't supposed to take part in. And he said that he was told by Yahuwah to go back and save his family and friends. And he came back and he saved us. But when he turned us back good, we no longer knew Yahuwah. All we knew was God and Jesus. Okay? He said we no longer knew Yahuwah. We no longer had a personal relationship with him. Everything that we had, that we have earned so far, everything was gone. And said that when we got to heaven, that Yahuwah punished us greatly. And that Yahuwah put us in cages above hell. And if you broke the cage, you would fall into the fire and you would die. So he said we had to sit there in the cages. We had to wait for Yahuwah to let us out. And he said, After a long while, I don't know how long he said we were there, but for a long while, he said that we were sitting in cages above hell. And he said that finally Yahuwah let us out and brought us back to the holy mountain. And when we got there, he had to teach us everything all over again. And he was so angry. He was so angry. I never want to make him that angry. Never. So this is why it's important that we don't let people trick us into celebrating anything. We don't let him trick, we don't let people trick us. We don't take part in parties. We don't celebrate birthdays. We don't do none of that. Okay? None of it. You know what I'm saying? And he could have let us burn for eternity. But he had so much compassion because he loved us so much. But he was so angry. He was so angry. And so I had to learn Yahushua all over again before I could even get married. You know how hard that is? Everything that they had to do in the spiritual world for it to manifest in our world, for us to go through all of these things and all of these changes in spirituality to get to a point where we're only serving the Father, for us to not listen, to let somebody trick you out of your crown, out of your heritage. Do not do it. Don't do it. The devil doesn't control hell. He is not the controller of hell. It is a lie. The devil is going to be cast into the lake of fire, into hell, for eternal damnation forever. Forever. That's a punishment. That's a punishment. So it's not true that Satan controls hell. The creator of heaven also controls hell. And you do not want to be burned up. You do not want to be cast into the lake of fire. The only person that has the ability to cast you into the lake of fire is the Father and Yahushua. The devil doesn't have that authority. He does not have that right. And if he is also getting thrown into the lake of fire, then that should let you know that he has no authority over hell. And when people die, they are sleeping. For when the dead rise and the resurrection happen, it says that everyone heard the Messiah's voice. It says the righteous got up out of their graves and so did the wicked. So the dead people got up out of their graves and they rose, both righteous and evil. Because when you die, you go to sleep and there's no more. And you think not again, you know not again until the day that you is resurrected. And you got to be resurrected. So don't let the enemy trick you into thinking that he control hell. Because he don't. Only Yahuwah does. It was very hard for me to share this. I could have shared it days ago. But I didn't. But I did share it on Christmas. I did share it. I shared it with the people in the Shabbat teaching that they had on Christmas. And everybody in there in that Shabbat teaching was like, whoa. Just hearing that was just, their heart trembled. Nobody wants to be placed over hell in cages as a punishment because you did not listen or do what you were supposed to do, or you let somebody trick you. I cried for 2 days straight. 2 days straight. And I was like, I don't trust nobody. I ain't giving nobody nothing. Can't nobody give me nothing. I don't want nothing from them. They can keep their candy. They can keep their cookies. They can keep their parties. They can keep their fun. They can keep all that shit. Because when I make it to heaven, I made it to heaven by doing what I was supposed to do. Can't nobody else get you to heaven. You can only get to heaven because you were righteous. Because you had faith. Because you went out there and spread the true gospel. That you are supposed to follow laws and commandments. You told people to repent. I don't never want to see a punishment like the punishment that John said that we received because we celebrated. We let somebody trick us. I don't want to be tricked. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to be tricked. So I don't want people food. I don't care how hungry I am. I won't eat nothing from nobody. From nobody. Follow laws and commandments so you don't go to hell. And don't eat things that are sacrificed to idols like chicken. Them voodoo people sacrifice chickens to their gods. And you eat chicken. You eat beef, pork. You know what I mean? Disease and mad cow disease and everything that's going on. Anthrax and everything is in this stuff. And y'all going right to the store. And they putting pig blood on beef. Glue to glue y'all steaks together. You should not want to live your life like this. You should want to live your life for the better. I don't know how I'm going to make it. Look at my cabinet. Empty. Empty. Just empty. Look at the other one. Just empty. I ain't got no refrigerator. I got a stove. Like, this is no joke. Everybody need to repent. I ain't going to hell for nobody. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I love my life too much. And I love the Creator even more. That He will give me warnings before something will happen. To the point where I don't even want to go out and interact with people because I'm afraid that somebody's going to try to trick me. I don't want to be tricked. All right, guys. I love you guys. Pray you guys keep laws and commandments. I'm going to the next live video. Shalom.